Good evening, everybody. It's Lynn here, the Go Live Granny, and I'm on take 2 because we had a dodgy signal. So now hopefully I'm live streaming here on Monday the 18th of May 2020, and hopefully the signal will be better now. I've gone on to my mobile Wi-Fi. Hi Catherine. So hopefully I will stop dropping out and we will be able to go ahead with the broadcast properly. So round 2, that's right, Caroline, Pippa, everybody coming in. Let's have a look. Let's see if we can get this show on the road. Hi Chantel. Chantel's back, Tina's back, I'm back. That's good, wasn't it? Hi Hazel. Thanks for sharing, Marianne. Let's just see now, have we got a... Is it okay now? Am I better? Hi, Lucy. Hi, Janet. Hi, Sarah. So we are on take 2. Okie dokie. It's Iris. No, it's not Iris. It's red and yellow and blue and green and purple and not. No, red and yellow and blue and green. Oh, no. There we go. I just decided... just for a bit of fun, I was just finishing off my rainbow, and I've put the purple wig on, then realised I could put that rainbow on top of the wig. That was an accident. I hadn't planned that. I had the rainbow in my hand as I was starting to live stream, and I thought, oh, that looks, what do you reckon? Do you like it? There we go. You've got a better connection now. Excellent. Hello. Let's see who's here. Oh, wait a minute. Let's scroll back and I can see who's here. Janet, Tegan, Jackie, Caroline, Bernadette, Dean, Catherine, and 11 other people who it didn't tell me who they were. Hi, Carol. I love my rainbow. That's good. I'm glad you love my rainbow. Much better connection now. That's it. Leanne's in, Mike's in, Kat's in. Woohoo! Carol, Patricia, Jackie and Catherine are all here. Lots of people in the house tonight. It's the Mikado. I don't know. It's something. It's something to make you laugh. Lily Savage. Oh, I don't know about that. So anyway, the rainbow is actually going to my granddaughter, my youngest granddaughter, she's got a birthday. What is it now? Monday, 18th, 19th, 20th, 21st. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. She's got a birthday on Thursday. And my oldest granddaughters have got a birthday today. They are 13. I have rung and sang to them. Hi, Patricia. Hi, everybody. So I've chatted with them. They've had cake. They've had a family tea because obviously they can't do much else in lockdown. They've got wonderful cakes which a neighbour made. One of them was runes, Norse runes. One of my granddaughters loves reading and she was into all that sort of thing. So there's all these characters, all these things all over this cake. It was wonderful. The other one I understood totally because it was emojis, and that's a bit more my world, but so there we go. I'm glad you love my rainbow. This will be going off to my granddaughter whenever I can get out. I'm finishing off. I haven't done any more to the giraffes today. I haven't done any knitting today. I have been watching Disney. Hi Jane. I watched Cinderella this morning. You look like a modern medieval queen, do I? Right, okay. I watched Cinderella this morning. I lay in bed and watched Cinderella. I wasn't even doing any knitting. Not feeling great tonight. Okay, waiting for your partner to come home to do you some food. Okay, sorry you're not feeling so good, Pippa. So if you disappear, we will understand why. Yeah, so I had a morning of watching Cinderella. In fact, I tried to watch Cinderella last night, and I think I fell asleep and missed it. So I started again. And that reminds me of when I used to go and look after my grandchildren, and my daughter and her husband would go away sometimes and I'd look after them. We'd have movie nights, and sometimes we'd put the movies on and Granny would fall asleep. So I think Moana, the film, I'm hoping to watch that because I've never seen it through because Oh, I have got big sparkly glasses, but I don't know where they are, Dean. I have got some huge sparkly glasses, so we'll see. I'll try and find some. There we go. It might be like Dame Edna. You found out your all-time favourite band is doing a lockdown concert on your birthday. Excellent. There we go. 8 till 9. That's lovely. Hi, Joanne. Nice to see you. There we go. Right, so what was I saying? I was talking about I know my granddaughters, they've had their cakes. The little one, I'm making these, the rest, some more animals to go in the Noah's Ark, and that's what this is the rainbow to go with the Noah's Ark, actually. It's not really supposed to be a hat, but anything can be a hat. You know me, I can make anything into a hat. Look, there's the Noah's Ark. That's the rainbow. There we go. Hence... I thought I'd wear it as a hat tonight. So let's take that one. Okay, hello, well, head decor is fabulous. Well, Amanda, it was a bit of an accident, really, because it was nearly 10 o'clock and I thought, oh, I need something to go on my head. And I went into bedroom to do something, and there was a purple wig there. And I thought, oh, yes, I just popped the purple wig on. And I had been putting the rainbow together. Oh, Ruby's not in the house. Wait a minute. Let me tell Ruby we're live. She thinks we're not live. Do cupcake version for the mother-in-law. Excellent. The cakes that I've shared. Okay, that's lovely. So we're going to find the pot of gold. I'd love to find the pot of gold. I wonder which end it is. Do you think there'll be a pot of gold either side? Maybe I should have some big gold epaulets. There we are, as the pots of gold for the end of the rainbow. Is it holiday there? No, it's not, Joanne. It's just me being mad. It's just been a madness here. So Victoria Day, what happens on Victoria Day over there? Thank you, Sarah. There we go. And I don't know, is Yvonne in the house? I haven't seen Yvonne King come in. Maybe she's having trouble. Can somebody see if she's coming in? She usually comes in about 15:15, but maybe she's having trouble. I don't know what it is. Sometimes it's not sending you signals, notifications to say that we're there. Anyway, yes, so this morning, so last night I was watching Disney, and... Cinderella 1950 version. It never goes out of fashion. It's amazing. It's so up my street. It's so much the sort of thing I love. So I thought, oh, I'll watch Cinderella. Anyway, I started it and I didn't get very far. Fell fast asleep. So this morning when I woke up, I thought, do you know what? I'll put it on again. So I put it on again. And this time I stayed awake and watched it. But I didn't actually knit to anything. I just watched TV. So I've had a bit of a lazy day like that. So I watched Disney, and then I've ordered myself a new Audible book because I have an Audible account. I'm not a great reader in that I don't like to have a book in my hands and read. I like to listen to books. So I have an Audible account, and I like to be doing something else at the same time. So sometimes I'll be knitting while I'm doing it. But today I had a bath, a lovely long bath soak. Hi, Ruby. I had a lovely long soak in the bath and listened. I am listening at the moment. I had 4 credits. Hi, Carol. I had 4 credits on my Audible account. So I thought, well, better catch up with some of that. And hi, Jenny. She's in now. Ruby's here. Absolutely. And so I thought I better choose something. And I often like a biography or an autobiography of famous people. And so I chose, now, Julie Andrews has got 2 books. She's got the first part of her life and the second part of her life. And, you know, when I go for Audible, I go for one of the very long books that's really good value, one of the more expensive books, because it's £7.99 a month, and there's no point in paying £7.99 and choosing a £4 book or something like that. So I usually choose a book that's about £17, £18, £20, something like that. Hi, Karen. And so I chose Julie Andrews, and her first book, first part of her life, it is 12 hours long. So I've listened to about 6 hours of it today. So it's something you can do, you know, while I was tending to plants, because I've got lots of plants to pot on at the moment. And so I've been potting plants on, and thank you, Karen. You've been watching Dad's Army. Aha, right, okay. How to get the credit? Still work. Oh, Dean, if you don't use one, every month it charges your account. It charges your card, and so that puts a credit onto your account. So each month you can use it up, but I haven't used it up for 3-4 months. Because I was getting such great long books. Paul McCartney's book was hours and hours and hours. Tom Jones's book was hours and hours and hours. So they're really good value. And of course, once you've had them, you can listen to them again if you want. Did anyone else see the guy painting by swinging a tin of paint over a canvas? Oh, no. That's not really what happened to me. It wasn't him swinging it at me. Wait a minute. Let's hang on. The comments are not moving here. Let's just have a look. Purple Week 2 from Jerry. Now they're jumping. Wait a minute. Purple Week 2 from Jerry Anderson live action show. That's worn by the female Moonbase. Victoria Day 2012 was good, as they had Victorian celebration at Osborne House, including Bengal answers displayed to Empress of India Brian. Right, okay. Oh my goodness, lots of stuff to take in. Is that the rainbow you knitted? Yes, it is the rainbow. It is the rainbow, Karen. And it is in this book. Look, it is the rainbow there that goes with the Noah's Ark. Look, there's the Noah's Ark. There's part of one of my giraffes. Look, there. The Noah's Ark is in my granddaughter's cot. I've seen it there. It's like a cushion. She's using it. And she's got a lot of the animals, but I'm making more of the animals now. In due course. But I'm not rushing anything. I'm just doing as I want to. You've been knitting a rabbit out of scrap wool, and it doesn't look too bad, considering I did the ears. Do you know, sometimes I do something wrong. I told you, the land girl over there, I knitted her jumper wrong. I knitted the first half of her jumper wrong. So rather than undo it, I knitted the second half wrong as well, but I knitted it to match the first half. And so it was okay. And if I hadn't told anybody, nobody would know. There we go. So, right, wait a minute. Hang on. Didn't see what Jenny was saying. Oh, right. So Patricia saw that as well. The paint swinging. Right. Just managed to get back on. Thanks, everybody. Yes, Ruby, I told them to message you because excellent giraffes. Thank you. They will be when they're done. This one, he looks a bit fat at the moment, but that's because I've not tucked all the stuffing in and stuffed him, and then his head is separate. I've done his head and I've done his ears. I haven't done his little horns. He has little horns. And this one, I've only done half of this one. So I've got to do that. But I shall carry on. I can't remember what other animals I've got to do. Oh, I've got to do the sheep. I've done the monkeys. The monkeys, I don't know if I've done the toucans. I don't think I have. And I don't think I've done the lions. I can't remember. I've got to check on my list because I did the first lot about 4 years ago. And now the Noah's Ark has been handed over from one grandchild to another grandchild, you see. I know I haven't done the owls. I can do the owls. I haven't done the chickens either. The chickens are going to be as big as the lions. They're all about the same size. The crocodiles were fun to make. Look, can you see? There. And the toucans, I haven't done the toucans yet. They're nice and bright. And I've done the monkeys. I don't think I've done the rhinos yet either. Let's put that back down over there. There we go. Is Yvonne in? Did Yvonne come in? Hello, Kaylee. She's potted on about 80 tomato plants this evening, and you've been knitting more Dr. Bears. 80 plants. I'm going to have that many to pot on. I haven't got as far as that yet, Kaylee. Hi, Phil. Phil, I sent you an email today. I don't know if you've picked it up. I was trying to send you a message, and then I got confused, so I sent you an email. It is a lot of colour to wake up to, isn't it? Jane's just waking up because she's on the other side of the world, and I hope it's brightened your day, and I hope you're going to have a lovely bright day, because here we are, you know, it's rainbow time. So toucan sponsored by that Black Irish Chink company. Oh yeah, maybe I should get them to I should get these people all to donate the wool, shouldn't I? So anyway, now you might have seen earlier, somebody was asking me, you might have seen earlier that I put out a plea for some pallets and some bricks. Well, I have got, somebody is going to drop me 2 pallets off tomorrow. I'm going to start using them. I can see what Amanda's put. Is she going to feed the island with her tomatoes? She and me together. When I planted the slice, I had tomato seeds and I planted those and they're coming up. But then I did what somebody said on YouTube, and I planted slices of tomato, and I got loads of tomatoes coming out of those. So I think I'll be able to feed my estate here. What I'll do is, if I get too many, I'll put them out the front and say, does anybody want tomato plants? Kaylee's had some technical issues. You've lost a lot of files, but you've still to it more so. So more coming soon. Right, okay. Oh, do you mean on the videos? Are you talking about the videos, Kaylee? Hang on. Sorry, bobbing. It's bobbing in and out, watching on your phone, and friend is messaging you. She goes live 3 days a week singing, so helping with themes. All right, okay, that's fine. That's all right. We can't monopolise you. Here, there's Yvonne now. Yvonne, we were worried about you because you weren't in the house, and I'd had a dodgy signal, so we didn't know what was happening and whether you're coming in. So I hope that's sorted out. What's for tea on YouTube? What's for tea on... Oh, you go to YouTube to see what you're going to have for tea, do you? Aha. Hello, Mel. Nice to see you. Yvonne, I hope that Bill likes my hat. You're cooking vegetables tomorrow. Okie dokie. Do you know, I haven't eaten very much today, but I wasn't very hungry. I've been eating lots of healthy food, and I know when I started eating more healthy food, you've lost loads of files. Oh, my goodness. Well, so is that files for your video blog, your vlog? Oh my goodness. Richard's saying export your tomatoes to Spain. Oh dear. We have the tomato stall here on the Isle of Wight, they do send a lot of their tomatoes off to the mainland. You've got 18. You thought that was a lot. Well, 80. Are they different sorts, Kaylee? Are they different sorts? Are they some cherry and some this and that? Are the different ones? I don't know. Yours are probably grown more than mine. You're here now. You love the look. Absolutely glad you like it. I hope Bill likes it. And the funny thing, Yvonne, was it was nearly 10 o'clock and I hadn't got anything on for my head. And I went in the bedroom to get something and I saw the purple wig. So I put the wig on, and I had just been putting the rainbow together, and I was just showing the rainbow when I realised that the rainbow would actually fit on my head. So it wasn't a plan. It was just one of those serendipitous things. But I think it's a good look, don't you? There we go. Very good YouTube channel. Loads of videos accidentally deleted and some files corrupted. So you've been trying to recover them and catch up. Have you managed to sort it, Kaylee? Because there are people out there who could probably help you. Look, I have got some dangly ends here. I haven't finished my dangly ends yet. I have to finish those off afterwards. I just realised I remind you of Cleopatra, do I? No asps here. 3 varieties of tomato. You'll probably end up giving some away. I think you'll be making tomato soup till the cows come home. You have to sort out lots of different varieties of lots of different sorts of soups and recipes. I'll be looking for some tomato recipes from you, Kaylee, when you've got your YouTube sorted out again. Oh, that's a shame. I love watching your videos. I don't know if the rest of you watch her. Do you watch Kaylee? She does video. She does a vlog. She does videoing. And she's very good. She puts music with it and all sorts of things. I can't be doing that. That's why I like the live, because when I've done it. I've got no editing to do. I just do it. I haven't got, I can't be doing with the editing. So she's very good like that. You look like, oops, hang on. Look like I'm wearing a Peruvian national costume. I can teach you a Peruvian dance. Okie dokie. Well, we have a go at that. Tomato's still helping out with zoo with food for animals. Oh, right. Okay. Excellent. It's like an Egyptian hat. It is, isn't it? But that would be more goldy, wouldn't it? Maybe I'll do a gold one another day. There we go. Oh, and it's so funny because I didn't even know. It's not sewn on or anything. I just plopped it on there and it's staying on. So if I don't wiggle my head too much, it will stay there. I hope you're keeping well. No, Knit is still in payment. Okay, righty-ho. Hi, Sadie. Sadie's in the house. YouTube all back on track. You'll be uploading this week. And when the tomatoes are grown, I will be doing all sorts of recipes for soups and sauces. That's brilliant, Kaylee, because then I can watch you and I can copy you. Imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. All right. So anyway, so yes, as I say, so I've done no knitting today. I've done a bit of cleaning and a bit of tidying because it needs it, because I'm being taken over. It's like day of, if I disappear with a plant, it's because it's like Day of the Triffids in here. I've got so many plants in my lounge, but I'm hoping to get some of them outside very soon. You love the hat, but like most of us, it's those last few ends to weave it. Absolutely. Well, you see, I haven't actually finished it because it was nearly 10 o'clock and I hadn't just finished all this bit. So those will get weaved in when I finish. When I couldn't find them, I didn't know where the purple wool was quickly. That's why I haven't finished it. Otherwise, I would have done. Hi, Janet. Is it next week you're back on TV? Ruby, are you back on TV next week? Chantel, Kaylee's YouTube channel is Mama Kaz, Mamakaz. Mama Kaz. Drop the link in, Kaylee, and then they'll find you so you can get more subscribers. Okay, so there we go. Yes, so I thoroughly enjoyed watching Cinderella again this morning. I just get into my own little dream world, At the moment, I'm not having to worry about anything very much, so it's great. Good for oxygen, yeah, absolutely. I'm actually thinking I'm going to be planting up my baskets shortly. The plants, yes, absolutely. Good night, Caroline. I've got my hanging baskets, and I've got to buy some brackets to get them on the wall, and then I've got to get them on the wall, but that's a plan in progress at the moment. And some of my baskets, I want the pallets to stand in the garden. I want to raise some of the pots up off the ground. Somebody was talking to, so I know I messaged somebody today because I think his Facebook page had been hacked. And I said, I've had a friend request from you, but I'm already friends with you. So I think you've been hacked, because that's what happens. They do. And I said, by the way, do you happen to know anybody who's got any pallets? And he said, yes, I can drop you a couple tomorrow. So I've got a couple of pallets coming round tomorrow. I'm hoping to get some bricks and things. I want to raise up some of my pots and plants, you see, and not have them just straight down on there. Look, Kaylee's put her link in there. And go and have a look and see what she gets up to. You'll see her gardening, you'll see her cooking, you'll see her doing all sorts of things. There we go. Tegan's thinking of making another. She's going to do I think she's going to do a panda. She's going to quill a panda, aren't you, Tegan? Under our nature theme. I hope you noticed that I changed the header in the GoLiveGranny community group. I got my act together and we've got nature written up there now, so I was having a little play with my bee and my ladybird that I made yesterday. Here's my little bee, anybody who didn't see it. There we go. And here's my hedgehog for anybody who didn't see it yesterday. I don't know whether the ladybird's done a runner. Oops, oh dear, my hat's flying off. The ladybird's done a runner. I must have gone, I don't know. There we go. Perhaps it's flown away home. The house is on fire and the children are gone. Oh no. Oh, don't lose any. I'll try not to lose any fingers, Dean. It wasn't something I was planning on doing. Right. Nearly paid. Oh, be careful, Karen. Be so careful. I'm glad you didn't pay. Yes, if anybody asks you for any money or anything online, it should ring alarm bells. Totally ring alarm bells. Do not give anybody your passwords. Do not give anybody your bank details. Just be very, very careful. And, you know, I get lots of requests, friendship requests, and I think, hang on a minute, I'm already a friend of yours. So I go and I look and I see that it's a friend of mine already. So I then message them and say, I think you've been hacked. And then they just need to then, you just need to change your password. And that's it. Jenny's just subscribed to Kaylee's YouTube channel. Excellent. That's good. Cinderella on Ice 25 years ago with Moscow Ice Stars and Alex Dittos. Oh yes, I think we used to go to ice shows. We lived in West London near Wembley, and we used to go over for ice shows. Mum and Dad used to say, oh, they're going off for a treat. Now wrap up warm. And we always knew if we had to wrap up warm, we were going to see something on ice, because it was, you know, it was a bit more chilly there. Bit of a clue. You've had to cancel your debit card today. Was in the queue in the post office and realised it was gone. Oh no. Oh my goodness, Mel. Well, I hope you have managed to cancel it in time. And you know, the banks are also saying, don't do bank transfers. Pay people on a credit card, on a card. You know, I used to hate using credit cards, but I do it now for that reason, because, you know, you're more protected if you use a credit card, aren't you? Oh, Mel, I'm sorry about that. That's not a nice feeling, is it? Not a nice feeling at all. So let's have a look. So for... She subscribed. You made 25 bees for all the children in your class when you left your last job. Oh, now, folks, I had a request today. You're just going to say that, read the ladybird. Yes, it's flown off. It's gone home. I had a request today. Somebody I know works in a care home here in Ryde, and she wondered if anybody she didn't know whether any of our community, she knows we do a lot of charity knitting, and she would like to give the carers that she works with a little gift, you know, just but obviously you know, she didn't want to run up a big bill. So she said, would we be interested in making anything? And I'm sure we would. You know, it might be, you might like to make some hearts, but actually we might like some of these little things. I wonder if somebody would like, you know, some of them might like all sorts of odd little things like this, because it's a bit different, isn't it? So if anybody would like to do that, I think she works with about 25 people. So I said I would ask. I'm certainly willing to to donate some of my little toys to them. You know, I thought it was a good enough reason, and so I just said I'd ask tonight. So if anybody wants to do that, let me know. But I'm certainly going to do it. So there we go. And I'm going to carry on making all these things. I'm going to make some more bees, because Kezi Kindness Charity, they use bees as part of their charity. So there's more than one charity that likes bees, and just like bees for making. I think when we do lots of flowers, we need the bees to go on the flowers, don't we? There we go. And while I was doing that, I just had another thought about a different hat. So there we go. Oh dear, my brain's on fire at the minute. I don't know why I didn't know where the ladybird was. It's there. It was behind my drink. Look, there he is. So I'm not quite sure what I'm going to... Well, I'm going to be doing some of the animals from the Noah's Ark. And then I'm not sure what else I'm going to do next. But I have got some more books to show you. Oh, ouch. These are so heavy. These books came off... Hi, David. Bees would be nice on keyrings. They would, wouldn't they? Absolutely, Yvonne. Is your small ladybird over by your nose? No, it's here. I found it. I found it here. Look. Oh, there is one over there, I think. Hang on. Yes, you're right. There is one over there, Pauline. Look, she can see. There's a rainbow. Over there. There's a a ladybird, but there's another one here. I knitted 2 ladybirds. That's where the other one's gone. I wondered where that one was gone to now. Well spotted there, Pauline. Well spotted. Anyway, these books, I've got 2 books. They are very heavy, these books. Look, I'm glad you love the rainbow, Hayley. I have got cardboard in here, yeah, but I don't want to. No, I need cardboard in it because it's going to my granddaughter. But I could use it. I could put a cushion in it and use it as a neck rest. But this one is going to my granddaughter's. Anyway, this is a book. The ladybird is sitting at the end of the rainbow. Yeah, absolutely. No pot of gold here. Somebody said something about pot of gold. I think I have to do some big epaulets on my shoulders that look like pots of gold. There we go. But this one is 200 fun things to crochet. And this one is 200 fun things to knit. And of course, there are all lots of nature things in here. We've got sunflowers, we've got fish, we've got lemon slices, raspberries, birds, all sorts of things in here. And hi, Kath. Glad you love the rainbow. And so in this one, it's got all sorts of things. Butterflies, mushrooms, leaves. So this is totally nature. These are both nature. What was I going to say? Yes, so these ones were, I got them from World of Books. So they do second-hand books, but it doesn't look like there's anything wrong with them. You know, they're perfectly good. And wait a minute, did I get these from there or did I get them from, I can't remember. I might have got them from World of Books. I might have got them from Search Press. If they were from Search Press, they would have been half price because Search Press do them at half price if there's something tiny wrong. No, I think I think they came from World of Books. And my World of Books ones have golden pom-pom earrings. Absolutely. What a good idea, Sarah. Absolutely. My World of Books order, you know, I said the other day I just happened to accidentally press a button and put 3 knitting books into my cart on World of Books. They have been dispatched and they're on their way. Right, let me tell you, Amanda, they're ever so heavy, these books. Whew. This one is edited by Victoria Lyle. Can you see? You might want to screenshot it. It's a Search Press one, that one. And this is Search Press as well. Oh, they're both edited by Victoria Lyle. Let's do it again. Whoops. There we go. Oh, look. Now you see me, now you don't. There we go. So loads and loads of things in there. I'm never ever going to run out of anything to knit, patterns to knit. So that, you know, so these ones cover all sorts of things. So they're covering the things that we're doing for nature. They'll cover under the sea. They'll cover in an English country garden. They'll cover loads and loads of the themes. Hi, Mel. And so hi, Karen. So I just not enough time to knit all these things that we're doing. Anyway, that was lots of fun. So what else did I have anything else to tell you specifically? No, I don't think so. For me, it was just a very pootly day today. I just decided that, hey, I wasn't going to do the knitting. I needed to tidy up a bit because as you can imagine what it's like if I'm living in a garden. You know, it's like a garden in my lounge. And so obviously I've got to keep trying to tidy up and make it, see if I can keep it tidy. Not very easy. And of course, I've got so many plants that they all need watering. And I've got to be careful that I don't water them so much that it spills all over the floor. But I have got plastic shelves and I've got trays and things for them to stand on. So you knit the hedgehogs the same way as Eddie with the loops. Yes, this hedgehog, this one, it came out of this book, 100 Little Knitted Projects. So there's lots of lovely things in here. Now I wish... Whoa, my hat's going on. Oops. I wish I'd known how to do that some time ago. I made some sheep for somebody and I made them loopy like that, but I didn't get the loops tight. But this I worked it out properly how to do it. When my son, who's now 44, was little, I made him a coat like this because they were fashionable back then. And again, the loops were loose, but this is lovely and tight. I know Yvonne has just made this as well, because she's just bought that same book on my recommendation. Even though you can't knit because of your sore thumb, you still managed to buy 5 bags of wool in Aldi yesterday. Oh no, you do have a problem. Absolutely. I think we all have a problem. All us knitters have a problem. You know, and have you noticed, folks, that the Go Live Granny community group is growing very fast? You've got lots of new members in there. And thank you everybody who's been welcoming them and inviting them in and encouraging them. That's lovely. So I'm hoping we've gone over 300 members in that group now, but I think it's going to grow quite fast now. So some of them might be here in the broadcast. I'm not sure. But I've invited quite a few people that I know coming in. So there we go. You sorted your wool. Whoops. Stash out on Saturday. Put the 7 boxes full in the loft. Ridiculous. How big are the boxes, Amanda? Still got plenty in your cupboard, plus in other nooks and crannies. Yeah, those nooks and crannies. That wool gets everywhere, doesn't it? Hi, Michaela. How does everyone store their yarn and wool? I have got in my bedroom. I've got some what would be like bookcases, and I've got them in there in like cubes. I've got them a bit like in a wool shop there, sideways on like that. I've got a stand a stand over there that's like that as well. Was that loopy pattern yellow with a hood? No, it was I made it. It was just a little coat that was all loopy. I made it in brown, but it didn't have a hood, that one. So you made him, but you have to give him to Emily as she loved him. Well, I made this before, and my hairdresser, who I haven't seen for a long time, hence the purple wig, she loved hedgehogs, so I gave her my last hedgehog because it was sitting on the side when she came. You store your wool in an old shoe box. In what? Oh, old shoe boxes. I'm glad I was seeing you put it in plural. I didn't think it would be just one box. You use a wool winder to make yarn cakes and then put them on a pegboard. Oh, that's a good idea, indeed. Excellent. I would have to fix something on the wall. I'm not very good at that. I have bought myself a drill, but I'm being very careful with what I'm doing for it. So far, I've been drilling my pots that need holes in them. I'm looking at YouTube. I'm deciding whether I'm brave enough to do anything else with my drill. I just got to be very careful, I know. Diane from Canada here at the right time. Love the hat. 6 p.m. there. Usually catch you about 10 on the replay. Okie dokie. Oh, well, we've been on for quite a while, so we're nearing the end, Diane. But lovely to have you in the house. Nice to see you. We've got Canada, we've got Australia, we've got Bolton, we've got Northamptonshire, we've got I don't know, everybody coming from all over. Lovely to see you all in here. We're just talking about wool stashes, some of us at the moment. I need a ceramic drill bit. Do I? What would I need to do? What's that for? Sorry, I forgot what we were going to do. That's the trouble. I forget what I and then you come back with the answer and I can't remember what the question was. Mel uses understairs cupboard is packed with yarn in box. I haven't got an under the stairs cupboard. My stairs, I come straight in the front door and up the stairs. I either side, actually I have, but it's actually my garage, which is around the other side, and it's actually full of stuff as well. There's even wool in my garage in a box. Yours is stored in a huge cupboard, drawers, bags, and loft everywhere. Mine's too. This corner over here, in that corner there, down in the corner, there's a laundry basket, and that's full of wool. And very soon you might see that, because I'm trying to tidy it up from around the house, you might see that pile gets taller over there. got sets of plastic drawers full of wool, but have now got an overflowing basket, a box full of wool, and 2 bags of wool which arrived today. Now the thing is, we're in lockdown. We're supposed to be using all our wool up. We're not supposed to be buying more, are we? But it's an addiction, but it's a lovely addiction. Your loft's full of wool and craft stuff. Now you see, I've got a loft hole up here, but I have no ladder, and so I'm not trying to venture up there anytime soon, because I think I just would end up with more and more and more wool. If I had more space to put it, I'd just end up with lots more of it. So we'll see. But at the moment, you see, I haven't had to buy any wool while I've been in lockdown. I have bought stuffing. Lou dropped me some stuffing off the other day, but on top of the wardrobe in big boxes is another place. I've got built-in wardrobes, so I can't put anything on the top of them, and the tops inside are full of my spare duvets and things. So there we are, all sorts of places where we hide our where we put our stash. Okay, so I didn't realise you're a beat behind tonight. You've got your wool from Nickel and Dime in Invergordon. They're in Scotland. Okie dokie. Never have the correct wool for the project. Now, that's funny, Mel, because everything, it's usually like that, isn't it? But everything I've done in lockdown, I've had the right colour. Even that sort of green on the, that's Hayley the Land Girl. And that's not necessarily a green I might have in, but actually I've got, because so many people have donated wool, I've got so many shades of so many different colours. And I know there's more people got wool for me after lockdown. Good night, Tegan. Must be 11 o'clock. Yeah, it is. And Kaylee's got so much wool. But there are people who are telling me now they've got more wool to donate. And of course, once we're off lockdown, I'll be able to share it out with local people, so there we go. Sweet dreams, yes, excellent. Yes, so I've got a lot. I mean, I don't need. I get given so much because we knit for charity. People are always donating wool, which is wonderful. And so I would never say no. I never say no. I always take it, which is why I've got as much as I have. Yeah, and Karen's still got some. She was going to donate me some, but then lockdown happened, so she's got it there. She got some Aldi wool for me, but. No rush, Karen, no rush. It will wait. It will wait. It's not I'm not gonna run out of wool anytime soon, Karen. I will not there won't be a thing where I haven't got enough wool, I can't do that. That's not going to happen anytime soon. It's probably not going to happen for about some years, I think. We better get knitting. Haven't done very much. Now it's funny, isn't it? Because I was reading something. I was reading somebody's knitting blog, and she was saying lots of people because we're in lockdown, we've got more time to knit and more time to do things, and lots of us lost our knitting mojo. I lost mine for a little while, but fortunately I've got it back now. Good night from Scotland. Good night, Scotland. Night, Scotland. You've ordered more wool today to knit your toys with the patterns you... Tina. And did you order from Lou or did you order from somewhere else? Don't forget, Lou has, he's a good supplier here. He can supply to anywhere. You're a bit behind tonight. Oh dear. So there we go. Wait a minute. Hang on. You're taking this time to finish your unfinished project. Yes, you're doing your PhD, Kaylee. Projects half done. And use up some wool, although I doubt yeah, absolutely. I'm not even making the tiniest dent in mine. Are you reading Butterfly Whispers? I will be reading Butterfly Whispers. Yes, I will. You like this, don't you, Carol? She loves Butterfly Whispers. Yes, so Kaylee, I mean, I've got so many half-finished projects, and whatever I do, it's not even going to make a dent, and not even the tiniest dent in the pile. So anyway, let's have a look. So the 18th, my beautiful granddaughter's I've spoken to them today. They're 13. My daughter just can't believe she's got teenagers in the house. And it would have been my mum and dad's wedding anniversary today as well, 18th of May. They were married for 61 years before my dad passed, so that was a jolly good long time, wasn't it? There we go. Right, let's read Butterfly Whispers. I have done some loom knitting. I do it on and off, Amanda. At the moment, I'm on the little projects that I'm doing on the needles, but I will be going back to doing some more loom knitting. Lots of hats and things I can do in there. When we pull out of the tin, you know, the hat, if we get hats as a theme, then I will be going back to doing lots of loom knitting on the hats. I have to go start the day. Hope everyone has a fabulous Tuesday. When you wake up, dream of butterfly and rainbows. Excellent. Thank you, Jane. Have a lovely day. I used to make Jean Green have toys and had every colour, but my daughter has continued to raid your stash for her crochet work. And now you're left with pinks, blues, whites and lilacs, as I mainly knit baby items. Well, that doesn't matter, as long as you've got what you want when you want it. So happy birthday to, yes, they're 13 today, and they're so grown up. I cannot believe, you know, how fast those 13 years have gone. It's scary, isn't it? Hi, Robert. Good night, Mel. Right, let's read what it says. A child's wise words. When my little girl, Liberty, was nearly 3 years old, she came home from preschool with a picture she had drawn of herself. It was a typical child's drawing. Circle for her head with 2 dots for eyes, a dot for her nose, and a big cheesy smile. A triangle for her body with stick arms, fingers, legs and toes. The wonderful thing about her drawing was the circle above her head, which she called her hat. It resembled a halo. We were all intrigued by her hat. Sounds a bit like me. A day or so later, we were having dinner and my dad said to me, "Ask her who she is." Now, bearing in mind Liberty was nearly 3, her response floored us all. "Me?" she asked. "Don't you know? I'm the one who put the arrows on this planet for you to follow," she said, very matter-of-factly, as she got up from the table and walked out of the room. We were all dumbfounded, as I'm not sure expected that response. I truly believe Liberty is a very special little girl, which is why I call her my angel and always will. Why is it that children say such wonderful things and we do not always pay attention? From that day forward, I have been fascinated by any child's wise words. And I've heard lots of children say lots of fun things. Night, night, Amanda. And Sarah's got a 14-year-old, my goodness. Night, night, Ruby. Night, night, Amanda. Yes, so there we go. What am I saying? I can't remember. So Butterfly Whispers, there it is. Jolly good. So let's just see if I've missed anything here. So day off work for you tomorrow. Excellent, that's good. Good night, Tina. Good night, everybody else. And Yvonne, did Bill like my hat? Did Bill see my hat? I hope he did. And maybe we'll get the pots of gold next time. See ya. Bye. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for sharing, everybody. And I'll see you all in another broadcast very soon. So take care, stay safe, and see you soon. Bye.